Flight paramedic Ray and his team have just been called to join a massive rescue mission near Victoria's famous 12 Apostles.
Good to start, fellas.
A tourist has been swept out to sea, and a local surf lifesaving boat with 3 volunteers on board has capsized trying to rescue him.
Western Grand, g'day, M5 medivac starting up to
350 knots. Checked.
We've been sent down to Port Campbell. That part of the ocean is called the Shipwreck Coast, and it's called the Shipwreck Coast for a reason.
Maintain your best forward speed.
Copy, M5, thanks.
The waves in that area, they just churn in these massive whitewater swells and they just smash into cliffs. There's no capacity for a human to survive.
42 minutes to go. Roger.
Ray and his team are the second air ambulance to be sent to the fast-growing rescue operation.
Couple of bumps for a couple of minutes here. Rightio.
They will back up the first air ambulance crew who have just arrived at Port Campbell.
The update from the scene is 4 in the water, 3 with vests.
Wow. Roger that.
With 4 people in trouble in the huge seas, Ray must be ready to help winch out survivors.
Look, I'll happily admit nothing as a microflight paramedic terrifies me more than thought of entering big water.
Oh, the wind's just getting stronger over this way.
It doesn't matter how good a swimmer you are. You have no say on where the sea takes you. It scares the living hell out of me.
I've actually listened to come before. It sounds like it's going off.
Ray and his team are still 30 minutes from the rescue operation. But on the scene, police and the first air ambulance crew are now desperately searching for anyone still alive.
Target sighted, 2 o'clock, 400 metres. Roger.
The air ambulance team has just spotted the wreckage of the surf lifesavers boat.
Looking down from the helicopter, I can see an overturned vessel. There's large waves hitting the cliff face, and I'm thinking that if there's survivors, they've probably only got minutes to live.
Do you want to have a hit?
I only know how to play cricket.
Well, I can teach you.
Back in Melbourne, it's a very different day for Taz and Amanda as they wait to start their shift.
Oh, yes!
So far, Indian-born Taz is copping a hiding.
Mate, it's not a cricket bat.
Do you want to see Sachin Tendulkar shot?
Go on, Sachin.
How's that for a cover drive on a table tennis? I was born in a working-class family. Come on. My only luxury was a cricket bat made up of some rotten wood. You ready for the 6? My mum used to wash clothes by beating the clothes with that. And in the spare time, we were using that as a cricket bat.
Oh, no. Beaten by a beginner.
Luckily for Amanda, it's time to hit the road.
All right, Razzmatazz, we have been dispatched to a 62-year-old male with chest pain. Whenever we get a job and it's chest pain, the first thing we think of is a heart attack. Not clear, not clear, not clear, not clear. Clear. And when you have a blockage in the heart, every second counts.
This one.
Knock, knock. Hello. Are we here for yourself? Yeah, my name's Amanda. I've got Taz with me. Are there some lights? Put the blinds up. What's your name, darling?
Colin.
Colin, what's happened today?
Got this little pain there in your heart.
Yeah. Have you had this pain before?
Yeah.
You have?
Called pericarditis.
Oh, you have pericarditis, do you? Have you had an attack this bad before?
Not this bad, no.
This is the worst. OK, can I just get you to take your jumper off so I can...
Colin suffers from pericarditis, a painful inflammation of the outside lining of the heart.
I've had 3 heart attacks, 2 strokes.
OK.
But he also has a worrying history of heart attacks.
Just going to take your blood pressure.
So the pain is right in the middle here?
Yeah, right here.
Does it radiate anywhere else? Does it go down legs, jaws, hands, back?
Sore in the back.
You are sore in the back?
Colin has a lot of risk factors. He's got stents put in, he's got pericarditis. Colin is quite a basket full of worrying red flags.
So you've had this pain all day?
I've had it 3 days.
You've had it for 3 days? Yeah. OK. What number out of 10 would you give this pain?
About 10.
So it's a 10.
pericarditis can get worse and worse and worse and can lead into cardiac issues. Sometimes, if completely ignored and not treated, can have lethal or fatal consequences.
Back at Port Campbell, near Victoria's 12 Apostles, a massive rescue operation involving police and ambulance air wings is underway. A tourist has been swept into the sea and a rescue boat has flipped over, throwing 3 local lifesavers into the massive swell.
Target now 3 o'clock, 200 metres away. Target sighted. Roger.
On board the air ambulance, flight paramedic Matt has just spotted one of the lifesavers.
So we look down from the helicopter and see the first survivor. He's a small black object amongst surging white water and large breaking waves. We come up with a plan that the pilot and crewman would position me and I would try and grab him. I knew that it was going to be the most dangerous and challenging thing I'd have to do.
As Matt gets ready for the winch, flight paramedic Ray and the second air ambulance crew are still 10 minutes away.
Temps 4 winching the first one, 3 others in the water.
I can really just look down onto my right side and I'm seeing the ocean. It's identical to what we're going into, and it's as big as I've seen it for a long time.
And we'll keep proceeding until they're all accounted for.
Checked.
When you're in surf that big, unless you've got a flotation device, you're not going to survive.
Can you just go with that sit rep, please?
As more updates come through, Ray's fears for the other 2 surf lifesavers are confirmed with shocking news.
2 are face down, unable to get to it, leave the beach at sea.
We were informed that 2 of the people in the rescue boat won't make it. It's horrendous on every scale. They're fellow emergency workers who's put everything on the line to go and do something totally humanitarian, and it just hasn't worked this time.
Meanwhile, at Port Campbell, the pressure is now on flight paramedic Matt to save the last surviving surf lifesaver.
The paramedic's on the way down, the 20-footer cable below, height position good.
But the 37-year-old father of 2 is also putting his own life on the line.
When I'm put in the water, I'm hit by a large wave from behind. The survivor wasn't making any attempt to swim to me, and I'm thinking that he's severely injured and he's physically exhausted. The human body's not designed to survive in those conditions. He's not going to stay alive for very long.
Height position's good, maintain. Roger.
So it's incredibly difficult to see anything amongst the white water. 1 minute I can see him, the next minute I can't. It's intimidating, it's confronting, and it's scary.
All right, I have a thumbs up. Taking the weight. Survivor is clear of the water now.
Finally, after several attempts, Matt hooks on his patient, but he still needs to get him safely into the chopper.
Once we're lifted out of the water, the tension comes on the strop and puts pressure on his back, and that's when he starts to scream in pain. I can see that he's bleeding from the head. I'm worried that he might have a fractured pelvis. He needs medical treatment now.
Paramedic and survivor approaching the step. Paramedic and survivor are at the door. Your reference. Roger, my reference.
Matt and his crew are now taking the survivor to a nearby beach where local paramedics are waiting. They will then go back to the ocean to continue the search for the missing tourist. Meanwhile, the backup air ambulance crew with flight paramedic Ray is now almost at Port Campbell.
Just confirming, the fractured pelvis is on the beach. Is that correct? Yeah, that's perfect. Roger that.
Ray's job will be to airlift the badly injured lifesaver off the beach and take him to a trauma centre in Melbourne.
I can see him right down below 1 o'clock on the sandbar.
Yeah, got them sighted.
Okay.
But there's a problem.
Hold on, guys. So Hims 4 have said don't land on the beach.
Okay.
There's too much sand.
Unfortunately, we can't land. We're trying to find a spot somewhere near, but there's no beach big enough.
Ray's team is now under pressure. The patient has survived his ordeal in the ocean, but injuries could still kill him.
Yeah, just bugger all landing side here.
Let's talk a bit more about this pain. So it's like a dull thud, and you've had it for 3 days.
Back in Melbourne, Amanda and Taz are urgently trying to work out what's causing Colin's distressing chest pain.
You have a history of pericarditis.
Not only does the 62-year-old suffer from the painful heart condition pericarditis, but he's also survived 3 major heart attacks.
Just taking a good picture of your heart, okay?
The paramedics are running an ECG to see if he's having another one today.
So, Colin, at the moment, it doesn't look like you're having a heart attack to us. However, we do need to go up and get blood tests. That's the definitive answer. So we're going to take you up to the hospital. Oh, you're a bit emotional, hey? The pain? Yeah. Were you feeling normal today at work?
And I'm a truck driver, I do B doubles, and at the moment I'm a wreck.
Oh, Colin. That's hard, isn't it? And do you know what is the worst thing for you? Stress.
Where do you girls come from?
What do you mean?
You're all absolutely amazing. You need more money than what you get.
Oh, no, we get paid pretty well. We get paid pretty well.
Yeah, I know, but not enough.
With all of the fancy tools and technology that we have in the ambulance, the most important thing we have is humanity. So just stand up for me, take it slow. Come on, darling. Do you?
Yeah.
Just take another seat for me. Taz?
Yep.
Can I have a wheelchair, please?
Yep.
Thanks.
All of a sudden, he started feeling dizzy. That is a worrying sign. Your condition is worsening.
So I've just sat him down now.
So maybe Colin is having a cardiac event, and this is serious.
Just stay there for me, mate.
Hold on, guys. They want us to land in the car park.
Yeah, that's too tight down in there.
Yeah.
Back at Port Campbell, Ray's trying to reach the badly injured surf lifesaver who's just been winched from the ocean and taken to a nearby beach.
Hems 5, everything's a bit crowded down there. We're moving up to the helipad, which is a K or so.
K and a half, yeah, probably.
Location.
With nowhere for Ray's chopper to land, they've now given instructions to paramedics on the ground to bring the patient up to the local helipad.
Clear on the left. Your tail should be clear of the fence behind.
Roger.
Reports are coming through that the rescued man may have a potentially fatal fractured pelvis.
Okay, got to clear out?
Yeah, you cleared out.
Pelvises, they have large amounts of blood running through them, and you fracture a pelvis and you have potential to bleed to death.
He's coming in. Not much time to play around. How you doing?
This is
Philip. Hello, Philip. My name's Ray.
So Philip was out performing a rescue in the rubber ducky, overturned in rough seas, in the water for approximately 20, 25 minutes.
Yep.
Was brought out. Crew on scene basically querying a left pelvis.
Yep. Right.
So in total he's had 200 miles of IV fentanyl.
Yeah.
100 milligrams of IV ketamine.
Cool. You guys happy to roll? The sooner we get him up to Melbourne, the better, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So when I see Phil for the first time, he's grey, he's cold. If he's got a bleed internally, there's very little I can do to influence it. So I need Phil in hospital as quick as possible.
Despite being given plenty of pain relief, Phil is still tormented. He is the only surviving member of a 3-man surf lifesaving crew that tried to rescue a tourist in trouble.
Well, I can't fully understand what he's going through, but it'd be terrible. Probably more so, why the hell did I survive and the other people didn't?
Phil's partner Annie has rushed to the helipad to be by his side. They've been together for 30 years.
I had ketamine diffusion. Hey. You got some ketamine?
I can't go with you.
He has had.
You're going on the helicopter?
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was dead because the colour of his face was terrible.
Okay, your guys call.
All right. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Philip's pretty tough. He's not a whinger, so that's why I knew when he was making noises that he was in a lot of pain.
Yep, good to go.
They were saying, we don't know whether he's losing blood. I was just thinking, what happens if he dies on the way there? I wish they'd hurry up and just get him to the hospital.
See that orange chair? Taz is going to bring that closer, and we're going to stand and we're going to sit on the chair. All right?
Amanda and Taz need to get 62-year-old Colin to hospital.
Stand up. Take your time. Bum on the chair.
They're worried the truck driver's chest pain may be the warning sign of a heart attack.
And down. Good man.
Although the ECG didn't detect one today, Colin's already had 3 in his life.
That's it. Good man.
Thank you for being so good to me.
Oh, my pleasure.
You're going to make someone a beautiful husband.
Well, you can tell my fiancé that, eh?
Yeah.
Tell him he's a lucky man. Couple of bumps, mate.
I'm getting the sense that Colin doesn't have a lot of family or friend support, and I think he just needs someone to be there for him today.
I'm good to go, Taz. Okay.
Colin had planned to go to the country tomorrow to visit his elderly mum, but his health problems have put the trip on hold.
My mum's just one of the most beautiful people. She's got wings on her back.
Yeah.
She's an angel.
That's such a nice thing to say.
I think no matter how much we grow old, no one can replace Mum.
I started a new job 12 months ago.
Yep.
Got bitten by a tiger snake.
Oh, gosh.
I talked to Mum about it and I said, I just can't believe what's happened to me. Mum said, you know, you've been tasered, you've been in a siege.
Jeez. You've been tasered and you've been in a siege.
Once Colin's released some of that emotion, out come all of these weird and wacky stories.
Next minute, the coppers are ringing me on the phone. You must come out. I was bodybuilding then, I was huge.
Did you enter any comps and stuff?
Yeah, I won Mr. Australia.
Awesome.
Just turning into hospital now, Amanda. It's been a very interesting journey taking Colin to hospital. Considering Colin has been Mr. Australia, maybe I can be Mr. India.
I've enjoyed my life.
You've had a life by the sounds of things, eh?
You know, my daughter always said to me, Dad, write a book.
I'll buy a copy.
Would you really?
Yeah, you write that book and I'll buy a copy.
I really hope that they get on top of Colin's chest pain today, because I'd like him to add a few more interesting chapters to that already colourful book.
So you'll be our Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sorry,
Philip, where's that hurting?
Back in the tiny township of Port Campbell, veteran surf lifesaver Phil is clinging to life. In a dramatic rescue, an air ambulance team has just winched him out of the huge seas off the southwest coast of Victoria. Intensive care paramedic Ray is worried Phil has a deadly fractured pelvis.
Yeah. Okay. He's pretty tough.
Phil's partner Annie is terrified she'll never see him alive again.
What's he do for a living? He's Lieutenant of Fire Brigade, is he?
Hold your arm up for a second.
Very smart, and he's a sailor.
I'll give you that, Nat.
Philip likes to look after people and make sure they're safe. He was brought up his whole life with a family that served the community, and that was just his part of his whole life. He didn't know anything different.
Thanks, boy. Ooh. What's going on, mate?
Today, Phil and 2 of his volunteer mates had given up their Sunday to try to save a tourist in trouble. Tragically, their boat capsized in the huge swell. The other 2 crew members didn't make it.
Yeah, mate, you're all right.
Alrighty, all clear right?
You are clear left.
Lifting.
With Phil barely conscious, Ray's hoping he won't deteriorate on the 50-minute flight to the trauma centre.
Philip, you feeling okay, pain-wise? I'm going to be sick. You're going to be sick.
Things are hurting because he's got an injury, but he's reliving this stuff and we can see it.
What's up, Phil?
Oh, no.
Oh, he knows.
I think he's starting to realise.
He knows.
Yeah, that haze, he's living it again.
Phil definitely knows he's lost too. You know, as we hear more and more information, the story actually gets quite heartbreaking. We learn that it's a father and son, and we learn that the younger guy, his wife's pregnant. And the story just keeps building and building and suddenly gets more horrendous. Like, you lose two people and the ripples are now enormous. Just enormous throughout the community, through his family.
You could see that, couldn't you? He's going to relive that 100 times, 1,000 times.
What's up, Phil? Mate, we're nearly there, all right, buddy? You're doing really, really well, mate. We're nearly there. We're only about 5 minutes out of the Alfred, okay, champ?
Oh, yeah.
Mate, you've done so well this far. Another 5 minutes, that's nothing to a man of yours, stature.
As Ray and the crew approach the Alfred Hospital, they receive some better news.
The original one's okay, the original patient. Yep.
Incredibly, the other air ambulance crew still at Port Campbell has rescued the tourist who was washed out to sea.
Somehow the original person survived. It's one of the biggest rescues I think we've ever done, one of the most heroic rescues ever seen, yeah.
And I'll just pop it down there. You happy there, guys?
Yeah, mate.
But while the tourist is in a stable condition, Phil's life is still in danger.
You're at the Alfred now, buddy. You're all okay, all right?
I don't know Phil, I never met him till this unfortunate day. But a man who gives his time and his energy in so many different ways in a town like that, he appears just a man who gives way more than he takes, like way more.
Phil, a couple of bumps, okay? All right, mate. I'm going to hop that back on the face. Good man.
The paramedics are now hoping surgeons can make sure Phil stays alive for his family and his shattered community.
Do you want one? No, not yet. I'm going to wait for all of its glory.
Intensive care paramedics Cam and Dodsey are on the night shift and trying to sneak in a quick bite between cases.
Okay.
After a long day, we get a good feed of dumplings. You want to hoe into those, but you know the ambulance gospel. The minute we get food, time to go to a job.
Emergency services, tell me exactly what happened. I'm a nurse and I'm at the hospital and I normally ring my husband at 5 o'clock every night. I've been ringing him since then. I've sent a colleague around to my house. He says that he appears to have had a stroke.
Has he ever had a stroke before?
No, he hasn't, but he's got a very long medical history.
Okay, let's get him some help.
Permanent pacemaker due to heart failure, kidney stent, pulse 70 and regular. Thank you, Campbell. Now that you've cracked that food, I can smell those dumplings here. So good. I am hanging for a dumpling now.
But there's no time for a snack, as Dodsey and Cam are soon confronted with a rapidly unfolding emergency.
G'day. My name's Cam. I've got Paul with me. What's your name? Jose. What's his name?
Walter.
When I first see Walter, he doesn't really respond. And my immediate concerns are, is there something happening now that could kill him? Hello, Walter. It's Cam from the ambulance. Can you tell me where you are? I'm at home. Yeah. If this guy's actually having a stroke, we're on the clock. His hand's very red and swollen.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Walter.
Emergency services, tell me exactly what's happened. So you've had a car accident?
Yes.
It's a busy night in Melbourne's Emergency Communications Centre. Call takers are taking care of hundreds of people reaching out for help. One of them is a distressed woman who's just survived a frightening car crash.
How many people are hurt?
Do you have 3 people injured?
Okay, are there any chemicals or other hazards involved?
No, but one person's really injured inside of the vehicle.
Single Responder Glenice is closest to the head-on collision.
Is it just up here? Oh, we're just going to block some traffic here.
all alone at the crash site. She needs to quickly work out which patient needs her attention first.
Hi guys, who's in what car? Which one's that one? Okay, they're sitting there. All right. Hello, what's your name?
Nisreen.
Where are you sore? In your tummy? Your tummy? Okay. This scene is very chaotic. I've got two cars that have crashed into each other almost head-on. Anyone out of that car? No? Just these two? And this is the driver. All right. I make a really quick evaluation that I've got 3 walking wounded. They're all outside the vehicle, but I do have one patient who's trapped within the car in a significant amount of pain. She's my #1 priority. All right, I'm going to have a look at your chest. Take nice deep breaths for me.
I can't.
Okay. I'm by myself. I've got 4 patients out of quite significant road trauma. I need backup and I need it now.
Walter, why are you so tired?
66-year-old Walter is barely conscious, and Cam and Dodsey are worried he's having a stroke.
Could you ring Walter's wife for me, please, and get a little bit of information?
Speech is very slurry. It's never been like...
You know Walter normally? Does he get up and walk around?
Yes, with a walker.
With a walker.
Walter has a complex medical history. His friend Jose rushed to the house when Walter's wife was unable to reach her husband on the phone.
It's already underway.
Excellent. That's okay. Jose, could you do me another favour? If you wouldn't mind trying to find some of Walter's medications? Walter, let me have a look at your pupils. Oh, they're pretty small. Do you take medications for pain? They're very small.
We realise that his pupils are pinpoint. This can be related to stroke, but it also makes us think about perhaps some of the medication that he may take, because that can also lead to pinpoint pupils. So is this stroke, or is he actually accidentally overdosed on some of his medication?
Full endone gone, so I don't know whether...
All the endone gone. Walter, did you take your medications tonight?
Endone's a narcotic pain relief medication, and then we find that there's quite a few missing out of the box. Well, if this is an overdose, it can slow his breathing down to a point where he could stop breathing altogether.
I'm going to give you some oxygen. How's that sound?
There you go, man.
As the second paramedic team gets there as backup, Walter's wife, Robin, arrives home.
So can you tell me a little bit about your husband?
He was perfectly fit until about 2012 when they found a massive aortic aneurysm.
Take a breath. It's all cool.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Any history of stroke?
No.
Walter suffers from retroperitoneal fibrosis, a rare and painful condition of the abdomen.
He has neuromas from the surgery.
From surgeries, and that's why he's on the endone and stuff. But nothing that... So cognitive function talks like us now, with an accent, American accent.
It's very hard for me to see him in a lot of pain. If you ask him, how you doing, Walter, he'll tell you, well, I'm still alive.
Walter, a couple of confronting questions. Would he do anything to harm himself in the way of medications?
Not that I'm aware of.
If Walter's body's not metabolising his normal pain medications as well as they could, or he's accidentally had a few more than normal, his oxygen levels are extremely low. It can get to the point where your breathing gets that shallow, you stop breathing, and eventually it could be catastrophic and lead to death. Reach up and grab my hands. Reach up.
All right, Nisreen, I'm just going to take your blood pressure, love.
Micah paramedic Glenice needs urgent backup at a horror 2-car collision. There's 4 injured people, but Glenice's first priority is 51-year-old Nisreen, who's trapped in her car.
OK, I'm going to give you something for your pain. You're not allergic to anything that you know of?
No.
OK.
Backup crews are now arriving to treat the other patients.
Hi, guys, how are you? What we've got here, this young lady was the driver. Now, she's got out, she's got a little bit of chest discomfort, but this lady, she's got some quite severe abdominal pain. She's really complaining just even the lightest touch across the abdomen. All right.
Oh, Carlos.
Now, I'm just going to give you some fentanyl, some pain relief up your nose.
Thank you.
All right.
Glenice is worried Nisreen may be bleeding internally.
All right, let that settle in.
She urgently needs to get her out of the crushed vehicle, but there's a complication.
I have a fusion in my back.
What do you take for that?
I have a patch.
A patch. Is it? Have you got it on?
In my back.
Okay. Nesreen tells me that she's had quite significant back surgery over the years, so any movement, any subtle movement, is causing her to scream out loud.
Just a collar on to protect your neck, all right?
Thanks, mate.
That's it, you're doing well. Relax, it's all right.
Nesreen's not trapped by the metal around her. She's trapped physically because of the amount of pain she's in, and it makes it very difficult to get her out.
Walter, reach up and grab my hands. Robin's here, mate. Robin's home.
Walter's wife, Robin, has just rushed home to find her husband comatose on the couch.
Do me a favour, Walter. Open your eyes.
The 66-year-old lives in agonising pain, and Cam and Dodsey are worried he's had too much medication.
OK, can you squeeze my fingers for me?
If this is untreated, it could certainly lead him down the pathway of respiratory arresting and dying.
He's on the nod. Can you drive me some Narcan?
Absolutely.
They're now giving Walter the drug Narcan to reverse the effects of a possible overdose.
I'm going to give him some medication just in case it is a little bit too much pain medication to wake him up a little bit.
I found the situation very frightening. I've never seen Walter like that before in all the years that we've been together.
Bit of a sting, Walter?
Walter means so much to me because he just always seems to adore me, and he has been part of my life for over 37 years.
Hey, Walter, open your eyes, grab my hands, squeeze as hard as you can. Excellent. Good, mate. Thank you. Let go. All right, wheelchair in. I'm rapt to see him wake up a little bit, but he's still not out of the woods. We need to go down to hospital and see that there's nothing else happening. OK, we got a bed waiting.
Robin will join her husband at hospital, which is thankfully just a short ride away.
Ready, set, go. It's not easy to see a loved one who's unwell, and often people can become really stressed and unable to function, but not this one. She's a trooper.
I can't go anywhere just for a second, so I'm going to eat another one of these, just so you can hear me do it. Oh.
Stop eating that stuff, mate. You're making Walter and I hungry.
And I'm going to tell you something, mate. They're just as good, Carl. OK.
Even though we've roused him a little bit, he's still not well, and he requires further assessment. How you feeling? You don't have a headache? You do? Then he starts saying that he's got a headache, so all the more reason that we go and investigate this a little bit more thoroughly. Hey, Walter, we're at the hospital, OK, mate? Hopefully it's nothing sinister. He's sort of incomprehensible. You know, there's so many different causes of altered conscious state or unconsciousness, but I think it shows a lot of investigative skills to...
Say that again.
You say that quickly. A lot of skills trying to investigate.
OK.
So, a lot of investigating.
Such a professional.
Professional, Dodge.
Such a professional. Everyone needed the dickhead sidekick, mate. You know, Martin had Lewis and Cheech had Chum.
Batman had Robin. Are there any dumplings left, or do I have to go back and order some more?
I'll give you the last one.
How's your discomfort feeling? Did that help at all? No. All right, let me give you something a bit stronger. All right, I'm going to put a line in your arm.
At a shocking head-on collision in Melbourne's outer east, intensive care paramedic Glenice is urgently trying to get Nesreen out of the wreckage of her car.
Good girl. That's the way.
But the 51-year-old is traumatised and in terrible pain.
I'm worried Nesreen has a significant spinal injury as well as a pelvic injury. She needs to be kept as horizontal and as straight as she possibly can so I don't exacerbate any injuries.
If we drop the back
yeah.
slide out.
Slide out the back?
Yeah, I reckon.
All right, let's try that.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Once we get going, Nesreen is crying out a lot, but there's no other option. Right.
Finally, Nesreen is freed from the wreckage and can be moved into the ambulance.
Good girl, good girl. Now, Rowan, he's beautiful. He'll look after you, OK?
Her kidney good.
He is good. I'm hoping Nesreen's injuries are nothing significant to her abdo and pelvis. I do suspect she has re-inflamed her back injury, but we won't know until she's got to hospital. Are you Nesreen's husband? She's just in here. She's just in here. Hop on that seat there.
With Nesreen's husband now by her side, Glenice can check up on the other patients. It's a good result for a tough job.
All right, where are the other two lasses?
They're either in the other cars or gone.
Gone, lovely. Yeah. Thankfully, another ambulance has also arrived to take care of patients number 2, 3 and 4. Mine's the Alfred. That one is going to Frankston. Multi-casualty scenes. They are one of the hardest jobs we will ever do. Thankfully, I had backup really quickly on this job. I think most people say that about paramedics. You always look so calm, but I can guarantee you we look like a duck on the water. On the top, we're really, really calm. I love you. You are so good. But underneath, our feet are going like this. But the people don't see that, and that's probably why we do the job the way we do, when we do it well.
It's like a dull thud, and you've had it for 3 days.
It's been 4 weeks since Amanda and Taz were called to help Colin with his severe chest pain. Doctors cleared him of a heart attack, but sadly, the truck driver is still battling chronic health problems.
Oh, Colin. It's hard, isn't it?
After several days in hospital, Colin finally made the trip to the country to spend some time with his much-loved mum.
Walter, let me have a look at your pupils. Oh, they're pretty small.
66-year-old Walter was found barely conscious on the couch.
Walter, did you take your medications tonight?
Intensive care paramedics Cam and Dodsey suspected the chronic pain sufferer may have overdosed on his medication.
Take a breath, it's all cool.
Sorry. Walter's loving wife, Robin, feared the worst for her husband.
Walter, open your eyes.
Hello.
Just boiled the kettle. Would you like a cuppa?
Yes, please.
But after just 1 week in hospital, Walter was able to return home.
How are you feeling?
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm alive.
Doctors ruled out a stroke and suspect Walter did accidentally take too much morphine for his pain that day. His medications have now been adjusted.
It's just one more thing that has happened to me. My wife, she's been a great support. Love her to death.
Maybe we could go to lunch together on Thursday.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Our life has now changed a lot, but I'm okay with that. I've still got him, so that's really great for me.
But this lady, she's got some quite severe abdominal pain.
Single responder Glenice was under the pump when she was the first paramedic to arrive at a horror 2-car collision.
Now, I'm just going to give you some fentanyl, some pain relief up your nose.
Thank you.
All right.
51-year-old Nesreen was suffering excruciating abdominal and back pain as she was moved out of her crushed vehicle.
1, 2.
Tests showed deep bruising to her chest, but fortunately, no spinal damage.
Good girl, good girl.
Attempts for winching the first one, 3 others in the water.
It's been 2 months since volunteer lifesaver Phil was winched to safety in a daring air ambulance rescue on the southwest coast of Victoria.
Paramedic and survivor are at the door.
But on that disastrous day, 2 other local heroes, a father and son, were lost as they tried to save a tourist in trouble. Despite surviving the ordeal in the massive seas, Phil was seriously ill as he was airlifted to hospital. Today, the sun is rising on a new day at Port Campbell, and Phil is here to see it.
Boat tipped over just where that wave's broken there, and we got washed in. We're around the corner here, we can't see it.
Like the rest of this tiny, tight-knit community, Phil's still coming to terms with the loss of his mates.
Their loss hasn't really sunk in. I think those sort of things take a long time to sink in. Do they ever sink in? I don't know. I'm still sort of in that mode where I think they're going to walk around the corner, you know. So I'll see them next time I go in the surf club. Come on, Max.
Phil's slowly recovering from a fractured pelvis and dislocated hip, with his partner Annie constantly by his side.
I suppose we consider ourselves lucky because there's a lot of people in more pain than me. Our community was happy that Philip lived, really happy.
We've got Poe with the first girls crew.
Because they were all such wonderful men and so committed to our community, there was a huge relief that at least one of those men had lived, because it would have been awful if all three of them hadn't been here. Come on, Rooster. Come on, Rooster.
I'm going to be a reminder forever to some people that what happened. The last thing I want is people feeling sorry for me. There are people that I can have an influence over, and I want that influence to be positive.
Veteran flight paramedic Ray will never forget the bravery of everyone involved that day.
I am nothing but stunned and impressed with the capacity of these people to make great individual sacrifices, and the ultimate ones clearly, two who lost their lives. But I just think they're ultimate people in the community who are probably not celebrated enough for what they do. I guarantee you they'd go out and do it again. Even seeing what happened, they'd probably go out and do it again.
Feeling better every day.